Hello there, everyone. Thank you so much for stopping by for your monthly tarot insights for the month of August. I want to run through a few things really quick just before we get started. First of all, anytime you come to see a general reading, what you should expect is that this reading, not every little bit of it is going to apply to you in just exactly the way that it comes through. Some of it may not apply to you at all. Because it is a general reading, and so I'm going to be picking up on a lot of different energies for each sign. So there's going to be different stories coming to me, kind of getting mixed up and jumbled, and hopefully making a lot of sense to you, but you should not expect that it's going to be exactly right on just for you, okay? Next thing that you need to know. What I'm looking at for these readings is a particular life cycle that you're going to be going through during the month of August. And so life cycles, I've seen them last as long as 20 minutes. I've seen them last as long as several years. Life cycles, really, their length depends on your willingness to embrace the lesson or experience and move forward with it, or your resistance to that lesson or experience and moving forward with it. So it really all depends on you. When I'm looking at the life cycle, I'm going to be looking at some information that kind of sets you up to have the lesson or experience. We'll look at the lesson or the experience itself, and then we will look at the fulfillment or ultimate fulfillment of the life cycle, and that comes up as a result of integrating the lesson or experience into your life. Okay, so that's what we're looking at for you guys for August. Thank you everybody for being here. Let's jump into your readings. Hello there, Virgo. Thank you so much for stopping by. The first card that we look at for your tarot insights for the month of August is going to talk to me about your environment. An environment is any place where you have energy or effort invested. Usually it does come up as home, but sometimes I've seen it come up as work or school as well. And so what I'm looking at for your environment is I'm feeling like you're kind of frustrated with something going on there, or you're frustrated with how something is going there. Some changes that you would like to make that aren't working out exactly the way you want them to work out. Or there is something that in your environment that keeps you from moving forward. So some kind of frustration going on in your environment. The next thing that I'm looking at does talk to me about subconscious leanings. Subconsciously, I think that you are focusing on, I think you're kind of aware that you're not happy with everything, that just the way it is in your life right now, and subconsciously you're working on turning that around. Like how can you do things in such a way as to bring more happiness into your life? Why shouldn't you have more happiness into your life? The next card comes up, talks to me about your learning style and your communication style, at least as it relates to this particular life cycle. Learning style. Right now, I think you have a lot of information that is just whizzing all around you, and you are just catching bits and pieces and picking up bits and pieces as you go along. As far as learning style, the amount of information that you have that you could be learning is just overwhelming. So you're just trying to focus on what's right in front of you for the moment. As far as communication style, I feel like you are communicating in a moderated sort of way. So I don't think you're saying everything that is on your mind in this particular life cycle. I think you are doing a lot of watching, a lot of observing, a lot of information gathering. So there is that. And then I think that's kind of keeping you sort of in a quiet place where you're just kind of waiting to see what happens with different things that are going on around you, especially because there's so much information. I feel like you feel like all you know is just like a drop in the bucket. So to talk about what you know seems kind of outlandish to you whenever it comes to this particular life cycle right now. Now, the next thing that I'm looking at is your work, and work is that thing that we do to make a living, or it's what we do every day for fulfillment. And then work for me also comes in another way as well, and this is those things that we're doing to improve our inner character. So let's look at the things that you do every day. What I have going on here is I see that you're pretty happy at your work that you're getting to do do some things that feel inspiring to you, or at least you're hearing about that you're going to soon if you're not right now. So work is actually making you pretty happy at the moment. Now, as far as inner work really is sort of shadowing that outer work, and that I think, though, that it's going a little deeper in that you are really looking at what does make you happy. You're sort of figuring that out and really actually going for it. It goes right along with your subconscious leaning. So subconscious leaning and inner work kind of going hand in hand here for this particular life cycle for you guys this month. Looking at, how do I be happy? What can I do that makes me happy? What is there that I can enjoy in life? Now, the next card that I'm looking at does talk to me about that part of you that's being grown or expanded right now. Do you feel like right now you are learning to take care of business, pay attention to the detail, pay attention to the things that are going to matter as far as your balance sheet at the end of the month? Maybe even more long-term than that is what it feels like to me. I also feel like, you're cutting out any baloney that's in your life. And so not only any baloney that you're spending money on that you really don't need to, but also anything that's taking up your energy that really shouldn't be taking up your energy, that there's really no excuse for that. You're just getting rid of that. You're cutting that out. You're just learning how to just really buckle down and make things work as far as on a bottom line issue, whether it's financial or whether it's energetically, so that you're not totally depleted all the time. You have enough to go around. All right, so things that you stand up for. There's somebody in your life, I feel like, Virgos, who has made you a little bit disappointed. You expected more from them than what they're actually able to do. And I feel like there's some people kind of laughing at you or picking on you a little bit because you did expect more from them. And you're kind of standing up for yourself here, like, hey, you know what? Yeah, there is nothing wrong with believing in somebody or trusting somebody until they prove you wrong. And so you're just kind of standing up for yourself for, being in that position of now you're not so happy with that person. Now you're disappointed with them. All right, so how other people perceive you. Other people perceive you as, they see you as somebody who really can't let go of a toxic situation or a negative situation. They see you as trying to let go, but still being drawn back in to that situation after all. And I feel like that's probably, it feels like it's probably pretty accurate that you're having trouble letting go of a situation right now, and especially when it comes to someone you've been disappointed with. I feel like when you've been disappointed, you still want to keep on hoping for the best with this person or with this relationship, or a better outcome for them and for both of you probably as well. All right, let's look at lesson or experience. Lesson or experience of this life cycle, Virgo, is that you have an idea that comes in that is totally inspired. It's something that makes you happy to think about doing. It's something that makes you excited. It's something you just can't wait to get out and start moving forward with. That's your lesson or experience for this life cycle. Now, as you have this idea and as you're kicking it around, I mean, this lesson or experience is just the very beginning of this idea. This is not talking about making this idea into something real yet. You're still just thinking about this and sort of scoping the whole idea out. As you're doing that, it looks like this is bringing up disagreements in the home. There are some people in the home that are not so much on board with this idea. I think there's some very strong opposition to it too. So in the home life or in the family life, there's somebody that is strongly opposing this new inspired idea that you have. However, ultimate fulfillment of this life cycle is that you have a wonderful epiphany after dealing with these people who are not for your idea at all. You have a wonderful epiphany of an idea about how you can do this without actually having to count on them or without them having to support you. You're coming up with an idea how you can move forward with this, even if you have to do it just on your own. Okay, so Virgo, that's what came up for your tarot insights for this month. I do hope that that's helpful to you. Everybody, thank you so much for stopping by, hanging out, liking, sharing, subscribing. subscribing, commenting, all of that good stuff. I appreciate everyone's support so much. Everyone have a fantastic month, and I'll see you. Hello, everybody. This is Amista, and I am coming to you today with something completely different than what you've ever seen here before. Completely different than what I ever thought I would do. I have been taking Reiki training, and I've gotten level 1 and I've gotten level 2, and I really want to take master training because already I've realized that there are other people out there who need to know how to be um, able to do Reiki for themselves, and I'm not qualified to show them that or to teach them that or to pass that on to them or empower them with that until I become a Reiki master. And so I was looking into a Reiki Master program, and I meet all the qualifications as far as that goes. I've been accepted into the Master program, but the last little bit of money is what I need some help with, and I'm hoping that you guys will help me with that. I need to raise another $3,000 to get myself into the program. And so that's where you guys come in. Um, what I'm doing is I am accepting very happily and very thankfully and very gratefully any donations that you may feel like you would want to give. If you don't want to, obviously, then don't. um, But if you do feel like you want to help me to get into this Reiki Master Apprenticeship Program, any help that any of you and all of you send is great. No donation is too small. I just ask that they're over like 35 cents because I think PayPal will take 35 cents of whatever comes in as a fee for collecting payment. But anything other than over 35 cents is no donation is too small, so there's the corrected version of that. And actually I was looking I have over 7,000 subscribers. If every subscriber donated $1, I would be able to end this request. But so if you would like to donate, I would be extremely thankful. I would appreciate that a lot. Also, I want to do something for you in exchange for donating. So anybody who would donate at all, I would like to offer you 15 minutes of free Reiki distant healing. In other words, I would send you some healing energy where you would not have to come to my house or we would not have to meet in person. Just like I do a lot of my readings by Skype or by phone. I can also send the healing energy without having to be right in front of you. We don't even have to be on the phone or on Skype when I do it, although I will want to touch base with you ahead of time to find out where you would like me to target that energy. If you have any particular thing you want to have worked on energetically, and also to touch base after it's done just to let you know that I have sent the energy in to check in with you, see how you're feeling, that type of thing. Anybody who donates anything more than $50, what I would like to do is send you some Reiki energy. I would send you the same amount of minutes of Reiki energy as you send dollars. So say you donate $50, then I would send you 50 minutes of Reiki energy. Anybody who wants to donate and doesn't want to receive Reiki but knows somebody else that they would like to have the Reiki sent to, feel free to let me know that, and you can gift that Reiki to somebody else, and I will just touch base with them, make sure I have permission to send them that energy, and talk to them about where they would like it targeted and all of that, just like I would if I was sending that to you. So that is what I've got going on, and I really appreciate, like I said, all of the help any of you can send. I know not everybody can send, not everybody will want to send help, but I am hoping that there will be enough to get me into this quickly. Otherwise, I would probably have to wait, I don't know, 6 months, a year before I had this kind of money to get myself into there, and I don't want to wait that long. I want to be able to empower people more quickly than that. So what I'm doing is I am in the description section underneath the video. I'm going to send you a link where you can donate, and you can choose whatever amount you want to donate. And I will probably also have that showing in the video as well. So thank you, thank you, thank you everybody for listening and for giving this some thought, some prayer, some attention. And thank you everybody who actually does donate as well. I appreciate it all. Thank you so much. Peace.